Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale on April 1st, 2010. The grain markets this morning, we expect higher opening after the big sell-off yesterday based on the USDA report put out numbers that were not all that bearish, but it was bearish enough with the attitude that the market had going into this thing, and some fun selling. We've seen good fun selling in all commodities yesterday, especially in the wheat. Heavy selling by funds there. The positive thing this morning, and I think we could see a rebound, is because of the big move yesterday and the outside markets. We got the dollar a little higher here this morning, but the crude is what's given us all the excitement here today. We've got crude up 62 as we speak. We're knocking on January highs. January highs in the nearby contract was 85.50. If we take out the 85.50 level here today, would be a very strong, significant move in the crude oil, and I think that could certainly prompt some strength and short covering in the grain markets. However, the technical action in the grains, we've got resistance right now in corn at around the 450 area, or 320. We got resistance at 350, then again at 359 to 360 area in the May contract. Support right now is around the 325 in the May. In soybeans, we got resistance at 950, support at 930. Wheat, 450 contract close of yesterday, and then again down at 440. With resistance at 460 here today. But you got to remember, in the wheat, that market's extremely oversold. Heavy fund selling has pushed that market down. Whenever that they decide to take some of their shorts off, we could see a very sizable rally in that wheat complex. We also had some fundamental news this morning that could impact the market. Corn export sales were out. They were looking for 450 to 850, came in at 827. Beans 300 to 600, came in 389 on the low end of the range there. And wheat, they were looking for 250 to 550, came in at 484. So pretty much a yawner there, nothing, not a significant mover in the market. Weather forecast, people are watching that and talking about that and saying, well, that's going to give us support here next week. There is a rain system moving through the Corn Belt here late this weekend. We'll see how much rain and how widespread that is throughout the region. But the problem with the weather is this rain forecast. There's about 4 or 5 systems in the lineup here that could continue us with heavy moisture throughout the Midwest and Corn Belt here for the next several weeks. And if that occurs, that could provide some support to the corn market. So major thing to watch here today, what's this crude oil going to do? Because I think that's got a big impact on us. The other thing is, what are the funds going to do? We are at the first of the month, first of a quarter. A lot of times we do see some fund buying, some reallocation, some adjusting of positions. That could impact us here today. We do have a holiday tomorrow, Good Friday holiday. Exchanges are closed. So we would expect some evening up, adjusting of positions following the big move that we seen yesterday in the grain complex. Over in the cattle, markets are quiet so far in the cash. We expect a steady higher cash trade today in that $96 area in the south would be very likely. Technically, an adjustment there as well, maybe a little profit taking today. Trend is up, but I think the cattle market will be well supported on any kind of setbacks that we might see in the especially in the April contract of futures. In the hog complex, we've got a market there that the product seems a little heavy. The cash market is struggling to stay as strong as it is, but futures continue to grind higher. We're still reacting off that USDA report last week. That will continue, and I think will provide us some support on any kind of setback. So look for the pork complex, maybe to give us a correction here today as well. But all setbacks at this point in time should be well supported. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call. We wish everybody a very safe and happy Easter, and we'll be talking to you next week. Thank you.